Hi, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Dr. Gail, and this is Color Therapy today. Thanks for joining us or joining me. Um, so, we're going to review a little bit. I'm going ahead and starting the questions. If you put your questions in all caps, it'll be a lot easier for me to see. But go ahead and put those in. I will try to look at the chat, try to get the questions. And if I miss you, don't take it personally. It's just trying to balance everything and do everything all at once. But let me see who all was here right now. Y'all are all coming in. And I see Paul. Hey, Paul. What is this that you saw? You saw the show from last night. Well, thanks for watching that. I wasn't real sure what that show was going to be about. So I kind of went in going, okay, I'm here. What's going to happen next? We've had quite a few of those shows or meetings behind the scenes, but this was the first time we had it publicly. Hey, Nancy Ray. Hey, Jen Carr. Let's see what you're saying. You've missed the shows. You're catching up, and this crazy energy. Oh, and you couldn't sleep. Oh, so sorry, Jen. Hey, Patricia. I've got you starred. Hey, Sweet Farish. Thanks for being here today. Let's see who else has got Nancy. I got you starred. Hey, Akila, and hey, Mary. Let's see. Let's see. What are you saying here, Mary? You enjoyed your participation in the group chat. Oh, Stephen and Mary. You're from St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay. Well, thanks. And I see, Patricia, you're still using the pink and green color. Good. We'll see what they're telling us today about all that. Okay. Let's see. Well, I've got you starred, Paul, and Jen, I've got you starred too. Hey, White Dragon, and thanks for bringing this up for me. Hello, everyone. Please like and subscribe. Place all questions in all caps and enjoy the show. Thank you for doing that, White Dragon. Let's see who all was there. All right, Mary, I've got you starred here. Hey, Teresa, thanks for being here. And Teresa was the one that was on the show on Wednesday, which she did a great job. I've gotten a lot of good feedback about that. That was a really good job that you did, Teresa. All right, Sweet Fairs, I've got you starred. Let's see who else we have. Oh, hey, Nancy Jean. You got here on time. Oh, Nancy Jean, that was my fault last night about the show because I was in the impression it was an hour later because it's what time we normally meet. But we normally meet at that time when we're not live. So this time we were going live and it was an hour early. And so I made that mistake. So, hey, Emmy J, thanks for being here. Let's see, I've got you starred. Hey, Coastal Chrome. I said I'm starring you here in Hypnicity. I've got you starred. Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, thanks everybody for being here. Now I'm going to go over what we have learned. I'm going to probably do this every time we do a show is go over what we have learned. And the first thing we learned was the color gray, that we scan our body with gray. That's the color to figure out, and that's kind of a self-healing or self-diagnosis color. You scan your body with gray, and it's ever how you affect. You can go up and down your body with gray, and where it gets stuck, a lot of times that's where the problem is. So you can start practicing that, and you can practice it on people. Gray is the color that even artists use to put on a white canvas before they even start painting. So it makes sense that we can use gray just to kind of as a neutral color to diagnose our own body. And the other color was yellow, which is important. Is when we found out that when you're eating some bad food or you know you're going to eat something bad, you can use the color yellow to help counteract that. And as I said last time, I had eaten some pizza, so and I don't have yellow in my wardrobe, so I took a dishcloth and wore around one day. Okay, black is for protection, and that's kind of self-explanatory. Black, white, and gray together, if you wear that all the time, that does stifle you or stagnate you. There's some good things about those colors, but if you wear them all the time, that's what will happen. It'll drain your energy, it'll stagnate you, and it'll stifle you. Red, green, and gold is for abundance. Pink and purple is raise your spirit. Blue, green, that calms you. And we found out that if you want to open up your third eye, you can sleep in violet sheets or pajamas, and that'll help open up. The color of today that I was given before the show was the color grape. And I wasn't sure why they were giving me the color grape, but I looked it up, and grape is luxury, and it's for spiritual transformation, connection with nature. So grape is the color, and what I got out of it is that we needed to do some self-care. Hey, Terry, thanks for being here today. Would you like to come on with me? If you do, just come on, and you can if you're staying, but you don't have to, Terry. But you can come on and join me. We do some color therapy together. So grape, it is for luxury. So it is self-care. Take care of yourself. Connect with nature. But it's because everybody's going through this spiritual transformation that we're needing to really connect to nature and connect to that color and take care of yourselves. All right. And also today was we need to focus on the solar plexus heart connection. And we haven't talked about that in a while. But the stones I use for that is usually the sunstone, which is this for that solar plexus heart connection. And I also have my bipolar color quartz here that we use for the heart solar plexus connection. And again, it's about self-love. Today, the theme is self-love. And so you can look at that color, pink and yellows, and things about trying to connect your solar plexus to your heart. And that's trying to talk about self-love. And the self-love is because we are going through a transformation and we need to take care of ourselves. And what they showed me was like an example. You have a lunch date, Terry? Oh, good. Well, have fun on your lunch date. So it's really important for self-care right now because we are all going through a transformation. We're all opening our third eyes and our crowns, and we're all getting information, and we're all having, going back from restless sleep to getting some good sleep. So self-care, and what they were showing me was people taking bubble baths as an example of self-care. Self-care to also what they were talking about going out in nature. Go out and spend a few minutes outside. Just sitting doesn't mean you have to be walking, hiking, doing anything active. Just go outside, listen to the birds, connect to the trees. And this is all about self-love. And that's mainly like just taking a moment for yourself. So those are the two things that they are talking about today that we really need to be paying attention to is most of us here, I would say practically all of us are givers. We're wanting to help others. And we sometimes ignore ourselves. So self-care is the theme of today. Patricia, you've been doing more bubble baths. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, well, I'm going to go up here to the first question. And, it looks like it's you, Patricia. Hello, Dr. Gail. Color scan, please feel off most of the week due to one area gum soreness. Okay. Oh, teeth stuff. Yesterday got slight fever, achiness, chills. Today, no fever, still achy. Slight chills, gum are good. Okay. Well, Patricia, are you having problems with your gums all the time now? Showing that you had some deep cleaning or something. Is that true? That's why your gums are hurting, that you had some kind of deep cleaning? And I'm hearing green. Well, you said you're wearing green and pink. Thanks, Nancy. You said Amsonite protects the heart too. Well, this is the heart solar plexus connection. That's what we're looking at, Nancy. We are looking at trying to connect those two, and it's meaning self-love. So it's the connection, and we're looking at the colors of pink and yellow, those kind of colors that connects actually the heart to the solar plexus. We haven't talked about that in a long time. We talk quite frequently about throat chakra and your heart chakra and that connection, but we just don't talk about the connection between the solar plexus and your heart. Now, of course, the solar plexus has a lot to do with confidence. And I think a lot of times when you're kind of down and dumps, you're feeling, you don't know what's going on in life, whatever, you do tend to pull back and not think of self-care as much. But right now, it's really important for some self-care. Hypnosis saying coconut oil rinses help my gums. So there you go, Patricia. So Patricia, what is going on with your gums? Oh, you occasionally you have some gum challenges. Okay, so this is kind of an ongoing thing for you. Well, I'm getting the color green is the color that you need to be using for this, and that's what I get over and over and over again. And I have medical Mike with me, and he's giving me a big nod. Yes, that's what she needs is the green. Patricia said you make a special homemade essential oil and baking soda. Okay, good for you. You're always with it. Let's see. But anyway, that's what I'm getting, Patricia, is that green. And you already said you're doing green and pink, but right now they're showing especially the green. And let me pick out which color green he's telling me. Jade. Okay, jade. The color jade. That's what we're going to send you, the color jade. Whew, God, it's reflecting. Jade. And jade, well, Jade's saying take action on this card. Let me see if there's some more about that. I wonder if you're supposed to be taking action on your gums. That's I can't imagine that. I mean, because you're pretty on everything. I can't imagine that's the reason. But the jade is for take action. And I'm trying to look it up here in the book. And y'all know I use the secret language of color is the cards that I use. And jade is a color of serenity, tranquility, love, and nurturing. Well, that makes sense. It's the nurturing of yourself. And again, that is the self-love part that we've been talking about today. Oh, you love that color, Patricia? Oh, good. Well, that's your color. And but here's a thing that it's saying. I don't know if this is true for you. Whenever you have been putting off doing, just do it. Let go of any excuses and take action. So I don't know if that's what's going on with you, Patricia. You'll do a double green color card with the green and jade. Okay, yeah, there you go. Hey, Aramis, thanks for being here. Hey, Linda Thompson. But anyway, jade is your color, and it's saying, and I think that's a lot of the self-care, but also saying that whatever you're putting off doing, do it. So I don't know what that's about. Let me make sure that that's what they're wanting me to see on that card. Oh gosh, yes. So, and I appreciate, I don't feel like it's like home stuff. I almost feel like it's in the metaphysical world. Whatever you're putting off, just do it. And I don't know what that is. Do you know what it is? Can you tell us what you've been kind of hesitating on doing and they're telling you just to do it? Am I throwing you out there, Patricia? All right, I'm going to pull up Nancy Ray. What do you think about that, Patricia? It'd be interesting to know what it is. Okay. Nancy Ray would love a color reading, please. Okay, and immediately I'm hearing orange. Let me see orange. If that's true. Okay. Not exactly. It's not exactly orange. Coral. Coral's getting closer. Okay, coral's it. Okay. So coral is the color for you. Again, there's reflection. And this is say allow flow and synchronicity into your life. I've heard that before recently, and I'm not sure if it might have been me personally or for my guys, but I've heard this recently, that we're needing to really pay attention. Oh, I remember it was last night on the show that I was on, and that might have been a personal message for me that I heard during that show was, listen and look for the synchronicities in your life. And the synchronicities are a lot of times numbers that you're seeing. Nancy Ray, I don't know if you're connected to the synchronicities, but you're supposed to be paying attention to that right now, really paying attention. And you can just look up whenever you're seeing, either 111, 222, 333, whatever it is. But you're needing to pay attention to synchronicities. You're getting some messages that way, and they're really wanting you to pay attention to it. And what I just heard was also they're telling you to stop doing something. And I'm not sure what that is that you're supposed to stop doing, but you love to look at synchronicities. Okay, well, I think you're looking at synchronicities as, and I do too, look at the positive things, but there's something in the synchronicities that you're watching that's telling you to stop doing something. And I don't know what that is. I would take a lot more to get into that. Hopefully you can enlighten us, Nancy Ray, what it is you're supposed to stop doing. And I almost feel like it might be your diet. That's what I'm getting. Something that you're eating that's not very good for you. They're telling you to. Can you let us know what that is, Nancy Ray? That's what I'm getting. Let me know if I'm going in the right direction. Oh, Patricia, you wanted to let the upgrades seat and see what would be the best action to do. So you kind of know what's going on then, Patricia, with that, what they're talking about. What are you saying here, White Dragon? Last night show, some were surprised when you mentioned the ship and medical procedures. The Australian guy looks oh my gosh, White Dragon. I tell you, I've been with them quite a few times, and I'm very hesitant. Oh, Nancy Ray, you're changing your diet now. I'm very hesitant to say, because I'm an introvert. So I'm very hesitant to speak up because the last time or the time before I met with them, I said some things that it just blew their mind. And so last night when we're on air, I was just going, okay, what am I going to say? And that was coming up to me so prevalent because, Wednesday when I was on with Teresa, it came up then, and so I spoke up, and, I feel sometimes, I do blow their mind a lot of times. And I remember the first time I was on, we were introducing, we were talking about stuff, and I went into like my basic details of what I do. And I'll never forget the guy that was following me, and he said, how can I follow that? How can I say anything to follow that? And I felt really bad. It's so normal and natural to me. What were you saying? Oh, White Dragon, most were on look at the lights, and you were, I work on a spaceship. Yeah, yes. And also, when people don't experience some of those things, they do look at you kind of crazy, and since people aren't having those experiences, it's just so different when people aren't having experiences. If you're not having those experiences, you can't identify with what we're saying because it is normal for us. I mean, it is like drinking water, eating. It is so normal. But to somebody who hasn't experienced it, it really blows their mind. Hey, Mangled Unicorn, thanks for being here. Nancy Ray, you finding that you're allergic to eggs. Let's see if that's it. Eggs. Is it the eggs that you're talking about? Oh, gosh, yes. You nailed it, Nancy Ray. It's the eggs. And that's what they've been talking about. I'm glad you have figured it out. So what do you say, White Dragon? But Steve is great for doing the show, and those films are so good. Yeah, Steve and his wife, Mary. I love them both. And so anyway, yes, yeah, Eddie Bear, not everyone requires those experiences. Yes, that's true. I'm just not sure why they picked somebody who's introverted like me to experience this and then supposed to talk about it. I have never figured that one out. Hey, Jen, Paradise Bone. Thanks for being here today. But yeah, I've always been, why me? But okay, let's see. Let's say, Paul, you're next. All right. Hello, Dr. Gail. I had a dream last night. I was lying on a violet table, seeing flashing red, blue, green lights going on and off. Was just on the mothership. They sent me back. Thank you. Um, let's see if I can interpret this correctly, Paul. Patricia, why not me? But as I said, I'm an introvert. I like to stay to myself. I don't like being out in public. I don't like, but I'm okay with it now. But when in the beginning, it was hard to talk about it and see the look on people's faces. I'm trying to start another question here, but Paul, I'm trying to figure out what I'm stalling because I'm trying to figure out deciphering your question here. Okay. Okay, Rossi, I've got you started. I hope I can get to you. I've already got 16 people starred here with their questions, but I hope I can get to you since you're having some back issues. But Paul, let's see. So what exactly, is this a statement, Paul, or is there a question to this? Are you wanting me to verify that this is what happened to you, Paul? Help me out here because my answers are only good as the questions I ask. So I always want to make sure I'm asking the right question. Hey, CJ Jim. Well, thank you. Patricia, you're on the cusp of introvert, extrovert. No, I'm not on the cusp at all. It's a dream you had. So are you wanting me just to verify that's what happened? Is that what you're wanting, Paul? Or are you wanting to try to interpret that dream? Because to me, it looked like it was a healing thing. Yeah, it's healing. And it's almost like they're telling me you were on a med bed and it was just a healing thing that you were going through. And I am assuming, and they're giving me a big yes on this, is you went up to the plating spaceship where the med beds are. It's not the spaceship you're usually on or around, but that's where the healing was taking place. And that's what was happening. And they're telling me it's not exactly healing, it's more of an upgrade. They said they were having to do some changes in your body to accept the information that's getting ready to come in. So there you go, Paul. I don't want, and what they're showing me also, Paul, that you needed these upgrades, but what they're showing me is when it happens, you're probably going to need like 2 days rest in bed. So I think this is going to kind of knock you out whenever this happens. And they had to do some things to get you ready for it because it's going to be it's going to really affect your 3D body when this happens. So, and I'm hearing 2 to 3 weeks is going to happen. Okay. So let us know, Paul. It looks like it's going to be pretty brutal on your body, your 3D body. And I'm so sorry. It's going to be brutal, but I think the outcome's going to be great. All right, let me see if I can move this up here. All right, let's say Jen Carr's next. Dr. Gail, what is going on with my heart chakra? They just told me indigestion, Jen. It's not your heart chakra, it's indigestion. Let's see. Yeah, it's indigestion. And they're telling me to look at your solar plexus. And they wanted to send you, I just knocked my camera off there. Lemon. Lemon is the color they're showing me that you need. So, but I'm hearing indigestion. Let's say, Well, Lemon is saying access innovative thinking is what's on the card. But what I'm getting is it's just a color that you need to be wearing and looking at the indigestion. And also, they're telling me, Jen, it's something to do with your nerves, like relax is what they're saying. Relax. Oh, you do have a bad stomach? Acid? Okay. Well, they're addressing it is it's going to your nerve. It's from your nerves. It's like your the things that are going on in your life, the changes in your life that you have not figured out how to deal with it properly. So they're telling me blue will be very, yes, nerves too, or people. Okay. All right, Jen. Well, they're telling me for you to wear blue. So I don't know what you wear during the day, but they're telling me you're to wear blue to help you calm your nerves. And they're also saying, look at blue, look at the blue sky, look at blue coloring, have it in front of you. And whenever, or a blue bracelet. Okay. And here's what they're really saying is if you have like a bracelet on, pop it when your mind starts going over to being nervous or things that are happening to you. Hypnosis saying maybe try a more alkaline diet, Jen. I'm sure Jen's probably been trying all sorts of things. It sounds like she's been dealing with this for a while, but they're wanting you to somehow get your mind out of what is making this all happen. And so what they were showing me was like wearing a bracelet and pop it. You know, people wear rubber bands that do that. Just pop it when that's going on. You got my blue bracelet on. Oh, good. And all right. So take that blue bracelet whenever your mind starts wandering like that, pop it. That's what they're showing me is pop it. And to get you out of it. And they're telling me whenever you do that, you're going to start laughing because of what it's associated with. And it's going to totally get your mind out of it. It's going to be, it's a small act, but it's going to have a big effect on you, Jen. So it's funny that you're wearing a blue bracelet. Okay. Because that's what they were showing me you were popping. Hey, Isabel, thanks for being here today. Let's see who else. Who's next? It looks like Mary's next. Dr. Gail, please, a color scan for me. Never had one. Thanks, Mary. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Okay. I hear burgundy. Burgundy's the color I'm hearing for you, Mary. So I'm sitting here immediately thinking they're telling me grounding. They're telling me get your heads out of the clouds. Start grounding. Jen, you say, okay, thank you, Dr. Gail. Funny, I started smiling when I first popped in. Yeah, that's what they're showing me. It's just going to be kind of like a game for you. But yeah, Mary, they were telling me grounding and the card saying awaken your passion. So I don't, they're just showing me that you're up in the clouds, you're up in your crown chakra, you're up here, and you're needing to connect to earth more, needing to ground and to help awaken your passion. I'm not sure what it is that you're wanting to do, Mary, but it looks like to me to help go in that direction that you need burgundy. Burgundy is the color I'm sending you, and this is to awaken your passion, and you need to ground, connect with earth, connect to ground. I've got to put a cough drop in my mouth. Just hold on just a minute. Nissy, you're saying blue lace agate is good for stomach issues. I love blue lace agate. I have a nice piece myself here, which I don't see. Usually I have that right in front of me. Okay. So there you go, Mary. All right. Sweet Ferris, would love a color scan, please. Okay. All right. Let's see what we have here. Gosh, I'm at the tail end of this cold. It doesn't take much for me to start coughing. especially when I'm talking. Hey, Wendy. Thanks for being here. Okay. They're going all over the place for you, Sweet Fair. So I'm seeing where they're going to land on what they're talking about. It's almost like they're scanning your whole body. My guides are scanning your whole body. I'm going to verify this with a pendulum before I say anything. Okay. Sweet Fairs, I don't know what's going on with you, but it looks like you might be having some gallbladder issues. I got a humongous yes on this. So it might be showing up as in your diet, but it's your gallbladder. It's your gallbladder is what I'm seeing here. I don't know if you've had gallbladder issues or you're having digestive issues, and it would be digestive issues with fats. You have thyroid issues. Well, there's issues with digesting fat, and I'm thinking this is dealing with your gallbladder. Just to make sure it's fat that you're having issues with. Yes, you're having issues with digesting fat. Now, I'm not sure. Let me see if your thyroid has anything to do with that. I am getting that it does have something to do with your thyroid affairs, that they're telling you to look at your fat intake. And it's not like you have to cut it out. They're just wanting it to be pure. I'm not sure what that means. It wants it to be pure. And what they're showing me is like good butter, good olive oil, good fats like that. So they wanting you to be careful. You're saying gallbladders love beets. Okay. I don't love beets myself, so that would not be a thing to do. Sweet Paris, gallbladder issues that I have really noticed, but I can't eat anything too heavy. Well, this is the reason, Sweet Ferris, is probably because of your gallbladder, and it looks like to me you have figured it out. I am vegetarian. Will try to find pure butter. Yeah, it's just look at pure fats. It looks like because of your gallbladder issue, you're having trouble digesting fats, but it looks like you have gone towards a diet naturally to help that. So just head in that direction, but you do need fats. So just make sure they're good fats, good butter, good oils, and just stay in with that, but don't eliminate it, because you get into trouble too when you eliminate fats. Jen Carl, what are you talking about? Pickled eggs? Oh, okay. That's not something I would like. A lot of people would, but not me. Okay, let's see here. Who is X? Hey, Emmy J. Color scan, please. Okay. I'm getting white. White's the color I'm getting for you. And lighten up, Emmy J. It's going to lighten up. Okay, so whatever's going on in your life, you need to lighten up. Don't quit wearing it on your shoulders. Quit letting other people's issues be your issues, is what I just heard. You need to let that go. If it's not your issue, not your problem, let it go. Listen, be a good friend, family member, whatever. Listen to it. Don't get involved, and especially don't get emotionally involved. So, Emmy J, that's an important message for you, probably an important message for all of us, but lighten up. Okay. All right. Let me see who's next. It's like Coastal Chrome. You want to color scan. Okay. Let me see here. Not hearing them say anything, Coastal Chrome. Well, they're leading me towards aquamarine, and and my question was because of your name. Were they giving me this because of your name? Because I associate, of course, turquoise and things like that with the water of the ocean. But they said no. They said color for you is turquoise. That's a pretty color. And it says awaken your empathy. Now, it's unusual for anybody probably here in the chat to have issues with empathy because usually it's the other way around. We are too empathetic. And so I'm going to guess that's what they're talking about. Yeah, they are. They're talking about protection. That coastal chrome, you need to look at your own protection. You are sending too much energy out to others. And this is part of the whole theme of today, self-care. And the self-care was the color of the bicolor, like this, self-care, connecting your heart chakra to your solar plexus. The theme of today is self-care. I mean, this is very true for you. And also I have this sunstone that I've been sending out here when I found out it was self-care, and these are the things that they were wanting me to talk about. So this is very important for you, Coastal Chrome. You're sending out too much energy. You need to take care of yourself. Bring some of that energy into you and protect yourself. It's almost like you're walking in a crowd and you're saying hello to everybody and here everybody happy me and here's all my energy and so they're saying to bring that in, or like bring it down a level, bring it in. You're putting out too much and you're not protecting yourself. They're also showing me, I'm not sure if this is too Coastal Chrome, but they're saying that be sure you're grounding yourself and connecting to above and let the energy flow down from the ground and from above through you, and not let your internal energy leave your body. Use energy from above, energy from below, bring it through your body, and let that energy be the energy that you share, not your own personal energy. I hope that makes sense. Coastal Chrome, are you here? Okay. Well, let me see who is next. Ethnicity. You're feeling disconnected again. Any insights? Okay. Feeling disconnected. Oh, no, you're not disconnected. No. You're just going through some upgrades. Okay. Yeah, you're just going through some upgrades. Let me see. They said you'll be back soon. You're just going through some, and I've said this before. And this happens to me that whenever you're getting a lot of upgrades, they'll step back from you a little bit while while you're integrating those upgrades with yourself. So they're telling that's what's going on. Hypnosis, you're fine. Coastal Chrome, that makes sense to you? Okay, good. But you're okay, Hypnosis. Don't worry. They'll be back. They're just set back because of the upgrades. Teresa, I was more nervous doing your show than dancing for I agree. It is nerve-wracking, especially when you start. But you did a great job, Teresa. All right, White Dragon, what are you saying? I'm wearing green camo color. I wonder what that means. With the green camo, I'm going to go with the green. And of course, they're saying heart. Yeah. Oh. White Dragon. Sorry for the so many O's. Your heart chakra is expanding, which they're telling me is extremely hard on the body. So that's why you're wearing green camo. is trying to calm it all down and trying to relax it. But you're going through a heart chakra expansion is what they're saying. And they're giving me the word it's traumatic when you go through the heart chakra expansion. And that's what you're going through right now. And what I've also been told here recently, and this is true for you, is that, you know, that the cold I have, the bad cold that you have, and some people are getting that, it's the same color as on your shirt. Okay. What they're saying, that those colds, or the cold that I have now, is a lot of people, that is the issue with the heart chakra expansion, that we're getting these, and it is traumatic, and so people are getting sick from it. I think you're on the other side of this heart chakra expansion, but wearing green is very important for you to calm it down. So so there you go. I'm sorry for the, didn't want you to panic, but they kept giving me that information. I'm going, okay. So that's what you're going through, a heart chakra expansion. I think you're on the tail end of it, so it should be a lot better. Okay. All right, Linda Thompson. You would like a color scan. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. Plum. Plum is the color for you. And, overcome your challenges. All right, Linda. It's saying overcome your challenges. Let me see if that's what they're really wanting you to do. I'm not sure what challenges you're going through, but this will help overcome it, wearing plum. And I'm getting a yes. Linda, and I feel like this is kind of a personal thing that you're going through. I'm not going to ask you to share it with us, but be sure to either think about this color, plum, because it's kind of a reddish purple. It kind of be a hard color to find in your wardrobe. Maybe if you wear a combination of red and purple. And they're saying yes to that. You can wear a combination of red and purple, and that will represent plum. But this is to help you overcome the challenges that you're going through right now. And I feel like they're kind of personal challenges. As I said, I don't really want you to share, if you don't want to, what's going on. But Linda, that's the color for you. Okay. All right. I'm going to move here to Rossi, and this will be my last question. And let's see, Rossi, about your back. This is part of that self-love, Rossi. We're talking about the heart solar plexus connection. You're not taking care of yourself. Oh, you're here, Ross. Okay, you're not taking care of yourself. You're not doing some self-love here. And to help your back, Rossi, one of the best things to do is get in a physical therapy position. And that is, if you can, and if there's somebody around that can help you up, is to get on the floor and have your rear end up against the couch and bend your legs over the couch, where this is your knees over the couch like that, and just have it perpendicular and stay like that for 20 minutes. What that does is relax your stomach muscles from up here and your back muscles coming down here. Because a lot of times what's happening when we're having back issues is our buttocks muscles are weak, our hamstrings are tight, and abdominal muscles are weak. You were fine. Then I stood up and my back gave out. Yes. But Rossi, a lot of times that's from stress and not taking care of yourself. Now, part of this taking care of yourself are those 3 muscle groups I was talking about. Your hamstrings, you need to make sure they are stretched. you also have to work on your stomach muscles, which is the biggest one. If you're not doing any kind of stomach exercises, you need to do at least 5 minutes of stomach exercise. And this will be something you always have to do for prevention from this happening again. The other thing is weak buttocks muscles, which we all think, if you're a walker or a runner or whatever, of course my buttocks muscles are strong. But no, it's not. Oh, you need to get on exercise routine. Yeah, Rossi, you need to really work on that. And, and our bodies just can't tolerate it as we get older. And especially if we're putting on weight, especially around the midsection, it starts really working on it because our bodies start moving forward through our stomach and it starts putting pressure on our back. So you can try that physical therapy position about getting on the floor and laying there for 20 minutes like that. And that actually is going to help you now try to alleviate some of that pain. So anyway, all right, everybody, thanks for being here today. I hope y'all have a great weekend. And I will be on Wednesday, but I can't remember what that's. I don't remember that show. But tomorrow on Sunday, Mary from Earth and Star Wellness did an interview on me on last week. Anyway, it'll be aired tomorrow on her channel, Earth and Star. So anyway, that'll be on tomorrow if you want to take a look at that. All right, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you later. All right. Bye-bye.